Hi there, this is Mark, your data protection pal, and here are fortnightly updates on data protection and cybersecurity around the region and the world. And this week, there are quite interesting updates and news, and well, let's go to them right away. So, the first major news that happened this week is this EU, European Union, they have revised their data protection law regards to transfer of data to the US because there are transfer obligations in data protection regulation all over the world, including Singapore. So the EU is going to revise its data protection rules with regards to how data is going to be transferred from Europe to US. This could be another, well, world war on trade and business. So it may not affect many of us because we may not have business directly with the European Union or US, but it'd be good to know and to also be a good reminder for all of us in Singapore and some parts of Asia because there are transfer obligations in our data protection regulations. So, second article that I found very useful this week is on India. India is in the news again with regards to data protection. Just 2 weeks back, the Indian government banned TikTok. And this week, they banned another app, and this is called Mytron. Mytron apparently is a social media app very similar to TikTok where users would take videos, post up, and get likes and shares. So that's another issue with social media and data sharing in India during this COVID period. So Asia is really catching up on data protection. So, what are you doing about your own business or your own practices with regards to catching up on data protection laws and regulations in your part of the world, be it Asia or the Western countries? But really, Asia is indeed catching up with data protection law, and my heart goes out to many small and medium enterprises that may not have the resources or the intellectual resources and capabilities to carry out. And more difficult is that the regular practices of, well, I'm an Asian, right? So we generally don't take data very seriously, and it's always been we have a lot of trust basically. So, but with this use of the internet, we have to really work on our privacy practices. And I really urge SMEs to start like today, and I still want to advocate education in data protection and cybersecurity from young, from high school. They should all learn about data protection and ethics. So talk about ethics again. Yes, hackers are out again, and 7 VPN services have been hacked and their data has been leaked, affecting more than 20 million users. So some of you who use VPNs or for your work, because many of us are working from home, are they really safe? Well, think again. But because this little article from We Live Security reported that 7 VPN, of course, it's just 7 out of the hundreds and thousands of services out there, but I hope this serves as a warning to business owners and even all the CSIOs, the Chief Information Security Officers, or even the tech people in the company that, VPNs are a form of security. They are supposed to keep our company's data safe, but they can be hacked as well. So nothing is not hackable. So we just got to be really vigilant and just make sure that we protect our data and have backup services or DLP, data loss prevention service to ensure that we do not fall into these issues. The last thing you want is to be held ransom for data, and these guys ask for ransom, and we are forced to pay or forced to reset or affect our business because of some bad hacker. And the last and final big news this week is Garmin. Garmin's in the news because their services got hacked and they will result of a ransom attack. Like what I mentioned earlier, this is one of the biggest global hacks that affected so many people. I mean, last Friday morning, when I was out for cycling, many of my friends are complaining, oh, the Garmin doesn't work. What's happening? And in the afternoon, I saw this article, Garmin was hacked and almost all their IoT devices didn't work. IoT meaning Internet of Things. They know the watches and the heart rate monitors that send information to the phone, to the servers, and you can share your friends. That's what Garmin does nowadays using the devices, or not just Garmin, but there are other services. But this major hack affected many people. And yes, of course, it's just some little inconvenience. Oh, I can't compare what I cycle. I can't compare and compete with my friend. I can't measure my heart rate, so I can't check how fast I'm burning fat. Well, all this may be just a little bit of inconvenience, but think about the major businesses that depend heavily on IoT, like infrastructure, your road cameras, your power grids, your water services. Some of these infrastructure depend heavily on IoT with the digitization and the rise of technology. So all these could be hacked, and we really need to really think very hard how we are using IoT. And if your business is using some form of IoT to measure certain to do certain measures or checks, it might be a good idea. In fact, please ensure that you have some cybersecurity and ensure that you always up, meaning always keep yourself safe. Do not allow yourself to lapse, and because lapse could cause serious consequences to the business. So really, data laws are changing. Asia is catching up. Businesses are catching up. So hackers are real. They are attacking everything they can get their hands on, because during COVID-19, they still work, and many of us are even more dependent on the internet during this COVID-19 period. So let's work together to enforce our data privacy practices, and I still advocate, let's start teaching this in the schools right now. So this is Mark, your data protection pal, and I really hope you have a great week ahead. And to all our Muslim friends who are going to celebrate Hari Raya Haji this coming Friday on the 31st of July, wishing you happy Hari Raya Haji. So this is Mark, your data protection pal. See you real soon, and don't forget to subscribe and leave comments, and I'll be glad to be in touch with you real soon. So take care and good day.